Hey y'all, okay, welcome back to the channel. So yesterday we found out together in real time that Spirit Airlines was going out of business. And basically it affected us, specifically Jay and I, because we have an upcoming flight on Spirit. So we had to dive in and see what was going on and what did that mean for our money. Now, our tickets we purchased were very inexpensive. They were $96. Let me raise y'all up some. They were $96 a piece. Okay, so not a whole lot to break the bank, but at the same time, ain't nobody trying to give no money away. Okay, and so now we're going to go up in here and we're going to find out what we can find out, because since that came out, we found out a little bit more information. Now, according to the website, Spirit, who had been in business for over 30 years, I think it was 34 years to be exact, has filed bankruptcy, right? And so what they said is, if you have a ticket that you purchase with them with either your credit card or your debit card, that they will refund your money automatically to the card that you charged the ticket on. As of right now, we haven't received any refunds. One second. It says that if you have purchased ticket using points, that will be handled later. They'll figure out how they're going to do, and it may just, I don't know, come out through the bankruptcy, how that's going to be handled. But right now, we did purchase our tickets using a credit card, so we are expecting a refund. There wasn't anything for us to do. It says as of yesterday was May 2nd, it said as of yesterday, over 17,000 employees had been terminated. And it also says that all customer service positions were ended immediately. So what that means is, for those people who may have had something pending, whether it was lost baggage, if it was refunds, if it was anything that they may have had pending, damage to luggage, things like that, good luck. Good luck. Now, what I'm interested in today is that they came out yesterday and they said 4 airlines were going to work with customers who had tickets with Spirit Airlines. And work with means that they would give them discounted flights of no more than $200 one way. Mind you, my whole round trip ticket was $96. So I just wanted to go to these airlines with you guys and take a look at how that looks. Y'all, this tripod, it keeps lowering. Let's take a look at these airlines that are working with us, current Spirit customers, and see what they're talking about. So the first airline we're going to look at is United. So basically, go to United, and honestly, I found a link on their page. It says Spirit customers who had tickets to fly between May 2nd and May 16th. Keep that in mind, because this isn't, like, if you're going to do this sooner rather than later, because it's not going to be till infinity and beyond, right? So who had tickets to fly. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. It said to fly. I'm thinking to do this between. It said who had tickets to fly between May 2nd and May 16th can buy cap fares for most one-way flights to Spirit. And then it gives you the link to go. So that's not going to work for us. Our flight wasn't to fly between those dates, right? So it says special fares for Spirit customers. We know the changes at Spirit may disrupt your travel plans and want to help. For Spirit customers who had tickets to fly between the 2nd and the 16th, we're capping fares on most, not all, most one-way United flights where Spirit also flew. That's not going, what? Okay. How it works. Sign in or join for free. So they want you to go ahead and sign in with your account. I did. And then it says, give us your current Spirit trip details and search for flights. It says, select the flight that works for you. We look forward to welcoming you aboard, right? So it says you also, so what the first step they want you to do is upload a screenshot showing your original Spirit Airlines flight information, including dates, name, and confirmation number. I say that because I did my screenshot. In order to do that, I had to minus, minus, minus to get that whole screenshot in, because it only lets you allow one file. To get all that information on one, I had to really zoom it down. Okay, I had to really zoom out. So it says, to qualify for this offer, your original Spirit flight must be between the offer dates. If United determines in its sole discretion that the satisfactory information has not been provided, it can cancel your ticket. So there you go with that. So this ain't gonna help us because that's United. Let's go to Delta. Let's go to Delta. Now, the first thing we have to do is look for the banner. Spirit Airlines suspends service to assist travelers impacted by Spirit services. Delta is offering reduced, non-refundable fares in affected markets for the next 5 days. Find the best deals on the Delta app or at delta.com. Okay, we're on delta.com. What's up, delta.com? Is there a special area we should go to? Because this one doesn't have a link. Just scrolling through the site real quick. I don't see anything that specifically says, hey. I don't see nothing that is like, girl, are you Spirit or nah? Alright, y'all. Delta's a bust. Delta is a bust. Let's go to the next one. Alright, so the first thing we don't see is a banner. I don't have a Jetblue account. Because remember, in the news conference, he said, in anticipation of this, we've been working with these airlines. So I say that to say that Spirit went out of business yesterday, right? Because some people might think, well, give them time, give them time. But according to Sean Duffy's press conference, they've been working with these airlines for a second. So they knew this was coming down the pipeline. They knew that. The powers that be. So in my mind, what this means is that this stuff should have been already up and ready to go. So I don't see anything that says anything referring to Spirit Airlines.
If you're a customer, many of the airlines that are not Spirit are stepping up to provide you assistance. So United, Delta, JetBlue, and Southwest are capping their ticket prices for Spirit customers. It's going to vary between the airlines. You have to go to their websites to take advantage of these special offers. It is normally going to be about $200 for a one-way ticket.
Let's put in special offers. Spirit Airlines special offer. So I did a search, and let me see. I see a travel alert. It says travel on Spirit disrupted to assist stranded customers. That's stranded customers. We're offering $99 one-way fares for travelers with proof of Spirit itinerary with the same route for travel through May 6th. So a lot of this is for like immediate travelers who may have been stuck in the airport between yesterday and then, you know, within the coming week. Which I guess that could be a good deal, again, if they find a ticket, because I feel like there's a lot of caveats. A, the airline has to already have a flight to the city you was going to, but then I wonder if they have a flight to a city near the city you was going to, if that counts. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was coming to Washington, D.C. and your flight was going to DCA, Reagan, but if that airline doesn't go to Reagan, but they go to Dulles, will they let you do that? If they go to BWI, Baltimore, will they let you do that? That's one question. The other question is, do they have a cap? Meaning, we're only letting 5 to 10 customers, maybe let's say 10 customers do this deal. Everybody else, oops, sorry, we ran out of those special seats. If you're stranded, so you have to call 1-800-JetBlue. You can't do it on the online. Okay, so in addition, to help keep prices from increasing as availability changes, we capped the basic fares to $299 or less. All right, let's go through Southwest. So let's see, we're on Southwest, and they have a banner. Spirit Airline customers, Southwest has options for customers holding Spirit reservations. We're here to help you continue your journey. Learn more. Let's click learn more. This was updated as of 4:30 p.m. yesterday. So it says, let me fix this. Southwest is continuing to assist customers whose travel plans have been disrupted. To help affected travelers, Southwest is offering special fares at Southwest airport ticket counters in cities previously served by Spirit. These fares are capped at the following: 1 to 500 miles, $199. 500 plus miles, $299. These discounted fares are available through Mother's Day weekend. In addition, Southwest has a dedicated customer service line for former Spirit customers at Fort Lauderdale, Las Vegas, and Orlando. Southwest is offering capped basic fares at $299 on nonstop routes to Las Vegas and Orlando. These fares are available for new bookings made through May 10th. For travel between May 2nd and May 10th. Southwest is supporting former Spirit employees by offering assistance with booking space available, non-revenue travel on Southwest flights. That's pretty cool. That is cool. If you're a former Spirit employee stuck, stranded somewhere, because Spirit is like, they are like, yo, if we got space, you can come and fly with us for free. Employees who no longer have access to their usual booking platform can call Southwest Employee Booking Line through Saturday, May 16th to create a standby list. Shout out to you, Southwest, for that. The people of Southwest Airlines continue to extend their heartfelt wishes to all Spirit customers and employees. This is kind of sad. I'm getting emotional. Southwest's goal is to provide seamless support to ensure travelers and former Spirit employees reach their destinations and stands ready to provide a safe, reliable, and welcoming experience to all needing assistance. Shout out, Southwest so far is the GOAT. They're the winners. Even if they can't help me, that doesn't matter. My flight was only $100 less than. But this is pretty good. I love their words. Nobody else had this. Nobody else had this. Their first update was on May 2nd at 2:30 a.m. See what I told you? I was like, they knew this was going down. They knew this was going down. I just think Southwest is the winner. They made it easy to find on their site. They made it super simple. United will come in second only because they make it a little easy too, because they have something that you can click and they take you to a page and it tells you something. But they didn't give me a nice, we're so sorry for your loss message. Then Jetblue will come in third because at least they tell you, hey, give us a call. It wasn't easy to find that. You did have to kind of do some Google searches, but they said, give us a call. And then Delta, y'all suck. Y'all suck. I'm pretty sure give them a call too. I mean, you can give them all a call. But Southwest, United, JetBlue, and then Delta, what y'all doing? Y'all just getting some good PR, right? Y'all getting y'all name out there. Delta. And you're thinking that people are going to hear, especially people who like Delta, they're going to be like, see, Delta's a good one. Delta's one of the good ones. Look at them helping them poor people out. Really don't. Really don't. Well, that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for going on this journey with me to figure out what's what. And as far as my personal situation goes, we're just going to have to buy another ticket, right? We're just going to have to buy another ticket. And I think we're going to go with, we should go with Southwest, being that they be in Bay right now. But we want a one-way, we want a direct flight. I think we're going to go with Southwest. $187 round trip. We're going to go with Southwest. And we get to carry a bag with us. Southwest is Bay right now. Do I have any Southwest points? It gets even better because I forgot I have Southwest flight credits. I still have, let me add this up. For those of you who don't know, we had just come back from a trip, Central America, where we flew to Belize. And we flew to Belize using Southwest because I had credits. And those credits helped us to fly to Belize for free, right? So I still have I still have $796. Let's round that up, because $796.91 of flight credits for Southwest, and that's American money. But that's it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Hopefully you found some information you could use in this, if this applies to you, if you are affected by this. And keep your head up. Stay well. See y'all in the next video. Peace.